Hello, welcome to Literarily My Way. My name is Jean, and today on Literarily My Way Reads, I am reading a book that's called I'm Not Reading, and it's written and illustrated by Jonathan Allen. Baby Owl sat down with Owlie under a tree in the field by the farm. He had his favorite book with him. Do you see it? Sit quietly, Owlie, said Baby Owl, and I will read to you. There's Baby Owl, and there's Owlie. Baby Owl had just opened his book when along came Tiny Chick. You reading a story, Baby Owl? Cried Tiny Chick. May I listen too? All right, said Baby Owl, but I'm not reading unless you sit quietly like Owlie. I will, said Tiny Chick. Before Baby Owl could begin, along came Tiny Chick's two brothers and two sisters. Baby Owl's reading a story, they cried. Hooray, hooray! And they jumped onto Baby Owl's lap. Hold on a minute, protested Baby Owl. I'm not reading unless you all sit quietly like Owlie and Tiny Chick. We will, said Tiny Chick's brothers and sisters. Baby Owl had just reached around them to open the book, because they were all sitting on his lap, when along came Tiny Chick's 7 cousins. So how many are there now? How many chicks are there? First we had Tiny Chick, then add 2 more, the brothers, 2 more, the sisters, and then 7 cousins. Wow! Baby Owl's reading a story, they cried. Hooray! And they piled onto Baby Owl's laps. Now how many did we say? We had Tiny Chick, 1, plus 2 brothers, 3, plus 2 sisters, what's that? 5, good, plus 7 cousins. So that means there are how many on Baby Owl's lap? You got that right. There are now 12. Wait a minute, shouted Owl. I'm not reading unless you all get off. What? He cried, but the chicks didn't hear him. They were too busy pushing and shoving. Just then, along came Tiny Chick's school friends, oh no, and their brothers and their sisters and their cousins. What are you all doing? They cried. Baby Owl's reading a story, shouted Tiny Chick. Really? Asked one of the chicks. Where's Baby Owl? Do you see Baby Owl? Remember, they're all sitting on Baby Owl's laps. Can you find where you think? Oh, we see Owlie, but where's Baby Owl? I'm here, said Baby Owl in a muffled voice, and I am not reading. I'm being squashed. Help! Then along came Baby Owl's dad. Poor Baby Owl, he said, lifting him up gently. What on earth were you doing under there? I was reading to Owlie, then Tiny Chick came along, then his brothers and sisters and cousins, and then everybody else came too, and they all wanted me to read to them, and they all sat on my lap. And I got squashed. It's not fair. It's not fair at all, said Baby Owl. Along came Tiny Chick's mom. Oh dear, she said. I think Tiny and his friends are a little bit overexcited. They do so love being read to. Well, said Baby Owl's dad, perhaps Baby Owl will read to them if they promise not to squash him. Yes, yes, we promise, said Tiny Chick. Please read to us, Baby Owl. All right, said Baby Owl. Hooray! 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 Cried all the chicks. And they jumped up onto Baby Owl's dad and Tiny Chick's mom. Baby Owl laughed. Then he opened his book and read them all a story. Later, did you see that picture? I'm sorry. See them on top of Mom and Dad over there? Later, Dad took Baby Owl home and tucked him into his warm, cozy bed. Shall I read a story? Shall I read you a story, Baby Owl? Asked Dad. But Baby Owl was already falling asleep. Good night, Baby Owl, whispered Dad. Good night. Good night, Dad, mumbled Baby Owl. Good night, Owlie. And that's the story I'm Not Reading by Jonathan Allen. And just as Dad and Baby Owl said, I'm Jean, and I'm wishing you a good night.